to Everything Mental Health with your hosts, Chris Weeks and Maureen Edwards.
So moving on through the addiction cycle, after the cravings and that idea has taken blossom, the next stage is the ritual. And the ritual is the acting out all of the things that need to take place and do take place in getting the substance or the alcohol and setting up for the active use.
Yes.
It's everything that happens before the use.
Pretty well, yeah. And the ongoing, I believe, excitement that one may be experiencing as a result of the stages that they're going through to lead up to the use.
And like you said in our last video, that has a lot to do with the dopamine, whereas now they're on this mission, and the mission is to fulfill the craving, which is the use of the drug or the substance.
Yeah.
So this ritual is usually a quite personalized set of actions that are put into motion to obtain, like I said, the drug or the alcohol. For example, it might be thinking about, okay, I have to make the phone call, or I have to go to the liquor store. And if I make the phone call, is there a certain person that I call? Is there maybe 3 people who I might call? This one first, this one second, this one third, in pursuit of the finding the drugs. It could be the way in which I drive to the store. There might be a certain route that I take. Maybe I take this long route so that less people will see me or recognize me. Maybe I will wear certain clothing that might not display my identity as readily to the neighbors as if I was just taking the garbage out, right?
Yep.
It could be after getting the drug or the alcohol, it might be how I set up my environment in my home or my washroom in order to do the drug.
Yeah, the tools
or
of the ritual.
Tools.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And there's another factor involved also, where, say for example, you don't have the money to acquire the substance. Part of the ritual will be, could be, how am I gonna acquire those funds? Am I gonna pawn something? Am I gonna sell something? Am I gonna call someone up and ask them for a loan? Or am I gonna tell a story to lead to enhance that whatever that need, so to speak? And what's that story going to be?
Yes.
Will it be the truth? Will it be? And in the moment, that story may seem very crucial, and the whatever that story, whether it's true or not, it's very real, because the outcome of that will be I'll acquire the means to get the thing, whatever that might be.
Yes.
Right.
And I think that's really important, because in the ritual, it might be first I'm going to hit grandmother.
Yes.
Then after that, I'm going to hit stepfather. Then after that, I'm going to ask my friend.
Yeah.
So there might be a sequence. So ritual has to also do with sequencing, the
Yes.
sequencing of how you're going to obtain and set up for the use of the drug.
Yeah.
And it's quite individual. Everybody will have their own thing. And it's fascinating to see the different rituals that people acquire.
Oh, absolutely. Even the ritual, if, say, for example, let's say grandma says no, the ritual that might even take place as a result of that, the reaction, and the words that may come out as a result of that, to maybe even guilt a person, make sort of, or even say, well, I'm if I don't get it from you, I'm going to go down the street there and get it from someone else, or any number of ways in which part of the ritual is to almost say anything that is necessary in order to get to the next stage of that ritual.
Yes.
Right.
And when you're setting up to do the alcohol or the drug, it could be you set your place setting in a certain way, like you will go and get your cup of water if you're going to be injecting drugs, and you'll put it in a certain place. You're going to get your utensils and you're going to put that in a certain place. You're going to make sure that you clean off something more than others, and then there's going to be people that just do it right there and then. That could be part of the ritual. I can't make it home, so I'm going to do it in the car to tide me over until I get home.
Yeah.
Right. That could be part of the ritual too.
Yeah.